because they expected better. But I'm thankful to be even be in this position. Be able to play in this game in front of millions of people on TV, my family, my friends, everybody back home watching. They all got my back. They support me 100%. I'm just thankful to even y'all want to interview me. I'm thankful for that because I'm just a kid from Huntsville, Alabama. That a guy named Thor stopped me one day. He asked me if I wanted to play football, and ever since then I've been playing. And if it wasn't for him, and my mama, the Stoners, the Bennett's, the Kuzminskis, everybody, my grandma Hattie Mae, my grandma Bernice, my auntie Tiffany, my mama, if it wasn't for all of them, keeping me straight, even when I messed up, keeping me straight, keeping me on the right line, sending me to private school for a year because I was getting in trouble. That's something y'all ain't know about, obviously, but, if it wasn't for all of them, all the people that helped me get into Pope John Park, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here in this position. So I'm just real thankful to even be in this position.
As you get reflective, does that mean you're thinking about your future at all?
You said what?
You get real reflective. It makes me think you're thinking about your future.
Nah, man, I'm just, thankful. At the end of the day, sometimes it's surreal to me, that, I'm the one on TV, with my teammates playing for the University of Georgia, That's a big deal. Not a lot of people get to suit up for this. A lot of kids, dream, and I want to go play for the Georgia one day, especially in-state kids. I'm not even from Georgia, and it still is a big deal to me to even, be loved by, thousands of fans, and they traveled a long way to come see us, and I thank them all, and, keep chopping.
What was the key to stopping you?
Baylor, they have really good skilled players, watching them on film, they're very explosive, and I feel like, they had like those 2 touchdown drives in the third quarter, but they were never able to I feel like they after that they weren't able to sustain drives. They got some penalties to help them out, but they couldn't sustain drives consistently, and I think that's just a hats off to our play calling and our players. Getting a call, giving a call, and just executing the call.
Aziz was telling us, physical, set the tone early, kind of smash her in the mouth. Is that kind of the game plan? Kind of give them up their game a little bit and kind of show them who's boss from the get-go?
I mean, I will tell you, after that first play, you could tell Baylor, they came out there with something to prove. And, hats off to them because, they weren't chumps, Not that I expected them to be, but, they came to play for sure. And, we just executed our game call, and our game plan, and, it worked out for us.
You told me that, last year this was Aziz kind of coming out party, maybe on the offensive side, Zamir tonight. What did you see out of him and kind of him take advantage of the opportunity he had?
Workhorse. I mean, what he had, 20 carries, 15 carries, how many?
I'm not sure.
15, 20 carries. I know he had a lot of carries, and, he just kept turning out yards. He wasn't able to break one like I thought he was about to, but, he just kept fighting. And that number 3, I don't know, what's that number 3 for Baylor?
I'm not sure.
The one who smacked James Cook?
Oh, yeah.
He came up and hit Zamir, but you could tell as the game went on, them boys didn't want to tackle Zamir. And I can attest to that. Late in season doing team run, people don't want to tackle Zamir. That's a big dude. He about my size playing running back. And Zamir run hard all the time. We got good running backs. You see Swift wasn't really able to go. He gave his all for this team, and he came in with 3 or 4 plays, I think, to give us some time, give Zamir and them a blow. And, hats off to him for, being a team player and sticking with his team.
Georgia football, my man, has been around for over 100 years. This team just became the 5th in the history of Georgia football to win 12 or more games in a single season. How satisfying and rewarding is that to be a part of that history?
It's crazy, win that 12 games, that's tough to do. And, week in and week out, like I said, like everybody says in the SEC, we play in a hell of a, conference. It's the best conference. We had, LSU, Bama, Auburn, us, Florida. Texas A&M was good, even though they had 4 losses. They had 4 losses against the top teams. Who else? Missouri's even good. You got Vandy. Vandy's a quality opponent. They beat Missouri. So, you got to come and play in the SEC. You got Ole Miss still. You got a bunch of teams in the SEC, And it's just hell every week, preparing for these teams because, South Carolina, you don't show up, you lose the game. And so, yeah, I'm blessed to be able to, put on this logo and play for this conference, and represent my family in a positive way.
Richard picked that ball off to kind of seal the game. He wanted to take it to the house, didn't he? But the coach was trying to tell him to get it. How happy were you for your guy?
I remember Rich said about a week or 2 ago, he said he was going to get him 2 interceptions. He said it, so, you know, Richard always makes plays like that. That's one thing he does best is track the ball, and that's why, you know, he's a ball hawk. You know, if you go watch his high school tape, he's doing the same thing. He can track that ball. He's going to intercept it, and, you know, I've seen him do that 1,000 times in practice. So, you know, he set a mission for these bowl practices, and he went out and did it.
Another guy who had a coming out party tonight was George.